I like China. I sell apartment for I just sold an apartment for $15 million to somebody from China. Am I supposed to dislike them? I own a big chunk of the Bank of America.
Dad!
Because diversity is infinite, there will probably be some gender identities we left out.
Hey, Daddy.
Well.
And that's going to be more to learn about later, because this is so much information.
Hey, Daddy.
The screen is a clickable annotation that will take you to the
Damn, that motherfucker
dead.
dead.
YouTube annotations are being glitchy,
Daddy
which
wants to
happens frequently,
die.
or if you're on a mobile device, I have listed the time signature for each word in the description below.
Oh man, I didn't.
Also, this video is only part 1 of 2, so if the word you're interested in is not clickable
Shit.
yet, you
I
might
don't know
have to
what
wait
y'all are.
days for the next episode to come out. Because I'm cisgender and coming from a place of privilege, I'm gonna act
Not
as
mine.
I absolutely hate to misspeak or misrepresent.
Coming from a place of privilege.
The bulk of the
Yeah.
presentation today from some special guest gender
I'll show you a
experts.
place of
So Dave,
privilege.
why don't
Hold
you take it away
on.
with our first
Give me a
topic,
second.
which is
Oh, I don't want
Is it your dick?
There are many aspects to a person's
After this
gender
video,
in
let me see the
relation to
remote.
their
I'll
body.
show you.
First of all,
Here.
you have biological sex.
I'll
This
show
is
you
normally
people that
defined
have
as
privilege.
the
Yeah, like.
genitalia and body that you were born
Well,
into. This
I
biological
guess I can go
sex,
to it
does
already.
not
I just
define
killed
your
a
gender or
Fallout
how you identify.
Raider. by
Also, look
shooting
at the
him in
like to
hand.
dislike ratio.
Damn, that's pretty bad. Looks like a lightsaber.
Wait, but who did you kill?
So this is a guy that I know that lives near me, and he goes.
Gemma
to these
at the Apple
people's-
Jacks.
No, Gemma at Hippie Jacks.
Oh, wait,
But
Gemma.
he goes to like
Oh,
there's this place where like near where I live, and he'll talk to these people in this like little like community, and they're poor as fuck. It's like in that like Tennessee, like in the Appalachia. It's really bad. I was gonna show a video. Yeah, I'll show you people that are privileged. Give me a second. Where's that fuck? Oh shit. Oh, here it is.
I'd like to know the whole story and try to help.
The doctors quit me November the 20th. Told me I had to find a new doctor. I went to jail November 22nd. Made me hold myself 5 days, 4 nights without even a mattress. They wouldn't let me out of the drunk tank because of them tubes. They put me in the back. Finally seen the judge and dropped my bond down enough friend of mine come got me out.
look at these privileged white
And then
men.
my dad was in
Yeah,
ICU.
seriously,
Was trying to
fucking
court,
shitlords.
court dates, and I got a cake or something. It ain't one thing, it's another. $727 just brought it up.
I'm just saying
No
that
room for
might
poor
be my volume. The accent, I just couldn't understand what was being said. That's sad that he is dying. I don't know.
Yeah, these are real privileged people.
All right, get ready for this, guys.
But at least he had the balls to actually admit
Yeah, finally.
it. So.
Where are we?
But if even one such person exists,
Well, yeah, because he got like way more downvotes than normal.
perhaps it's something that most
His
people
video was
already know,
downvoted to bugger.
and that I am only just now finding out.
Oh god.
I've never been like
TJ.
most people. In
Fuck.
some ways, I'm proud of that, but mostly I
Oh
just
my
feel
god,
like everyone else is
TJ.
speaking a language that I don't
It embarrasses
understand.
me to watch
Then
this.
again,
'cause-
maybe everyone feels that way. Maybe there are as many
TJ,
different languages
we all
as
love
there
you,
are
but
different
Jesus
people.
Christ,
But that's
man.
not my wisdom.
People look
That's just an
like
observation
back
that
so
will probably be
fondly on these
labeled
days,
pretentious
like,
by people who use
TJ
words
was
like
pretty
pretentious
bad
to
in,
hide the
like,
fact that they lack any real
2010
criticisms.
and like 11.
My wisdom is this.
Like he did have
The
great
people
videos,
who hate
but
you
there was
will
shit
hate
like
you no
this.
matter what concessions you attempt to make. They will hate you if you repent. They will hate you if you clarify. They will hate
Part
you
of
if
me
you
is like,
attempt to
he
explain.
comes so
Don't
late
attempt
to
to reason
topic.
with people that hate you. They don't want to understand you. They only
I think
want
he's
to
better in
prove
recent
you.
years.
To them,
The
it's
filter.
a contest
And then
to
out
see
of
who can be the
nowhere,
most
he's like,
right or
"Look at
perceived
this.
as the most
Look
right."
at this.
Things like understanding
Yeah,
and finding
yeah,
a middle
we
ground
yeah.
are
It's-
beyond
it's
them.
so
They're not worth your
artistic.
time or your
Yeah,
effort.
he's
There's a
look how
quote by
artistic I
Friedrich
am.
Nietzsche.
So
He
artsy
said,
fartsy.
More like
I write
autistic.
terrible poetry.
Now he's quoting
when I
Nietzsche.
was-
Now he's quoting Nietzsche.
I write terrible poetry as well, but the thing
That dude
is,
is a sweet
I just
mustache.
like wrote them out. I didn't know how to speak them.
It's long been my
I put them up
favorite
for the whole
quote,
internet to
but I
see.
failed
That's
each
how
morning.
narcissistic he is. He
I
doesn't
have, in
care
fact,
whether people
dedicated
hate him
my
or love
life to
him.
fighting
as long as,
and staring
you know,
into
there's
the
a
abyss.
response to him.
And I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I
Oh
don't
shit, he took out the
like
glasses.
him.
That was beautiful.
God, he's yeah. Ugh. Come on now, TJ.
It's art.
Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on, TJ.
TJ, the amazing edgelord.
The amazing edgelord, TJ. It's not my books for edgy, but oh, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Did anybody here ever watch The Fairly Odd Parents when you're little?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Brett Keane not sound like one of the Pixies?
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking if he sounds like Ben Stein? Because Ben Stein voiced the head pixie.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
God, Ben Stein's fucking boring as shit. Bueller.
Bueller.
Yeah, I'm too excited for it.
I get what your point is, but he doesn't sound like Ben Stein at all.
Bueller.
You're basically saying that he's boring as fuck, which is he's boring.
Who is more boring? Ben Stein, Brett Keane, or Ben Carson?
Oh shit, that's a hard one. Brett.
At least Ben Stein kind of sounds. Ben Carson. Ben Carson sounds like he's on drugs all the time.
Yeah,
so that kind of adds a bit of amusement to it.
Yeah, adds a beat of comedy.
Ben Stein kind of. He sounds like he's had a stroke or something in recent years.
He just sounds
He
like
sounds
he's
like
interested.
He sounds like he wants to kill himself.
He still sounds like that character, but he's also like.
And Brett Keane, I can't watch him without like the peasants'
I love
commentary.
I can watch him. I think he's really entertaining because he's just like all the memes around him.
I would go nuts if I tried watching a video without any sort of commentary or any sort of like break.
Unless he accuses one of the peasants of like joining ISIS or something, then I'm not going to be able to watch it.
He's accused TJ of being a rapist, so.
Yeah, he has.
Of course he has.
The guy he brought on was more entertaining than him, though. I went to high school. The amazing atheist. I'm from Louisiana. I went to the same school as TJ, and he got expelled. And the rumors were that he got expelled because he tried to raped somebody.
Oh, give me the remote. I'll go to Zenpaw's like archive channel of his because he's got new videos.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I'll get him on here.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Brett. Brett.
We're concerned about very many questions.
You beautiful bastard.
Gentlemen, my name is Brett Keane from
Oh, Lord.
I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Twitter, all links are in the description. Also got some new t-shirts up on the product line. Make sure you check that out. So as you know, the Amazing Atheist has made several videos in the last couple weeks talking about how he needs his Patreon to pay for him because YouTube has censored him and taken away his
he does snort.
And money and all that bullshit. But that's not what his YouTube channel is telling us. Some of you out there don't have software, so you can't actually see what he's
like
making.
he'll be speaking, he snorts and wakes up a little bit.
I thought it was a $1 problem. Let's continue on. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Put some panache in his voice.
That overlay dough.
Can go there and you can see that he sold thousands of fucking t-shirts.
Sold thousands of t-shirts, which I would never fucking do.
Then there's the Amazing Atheist Patreon. Let's go to that. right, so he's making $5,000 on Patreon a month. So now
He switched the way he pronounced Patreon. Patreon. He said Patreon, and then like a second later said Patreon.
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 Yeah, I mean, there's stipulations we have to follow here.
Amount of money, which is all bullshit. And we're not done yet. Let's take a look at the Drunken Peasants bullshit. Get over there. Go to the Drunken Peasants, Patreon account, and we'll take a look at this. And TJ expects all this fucking money.
Clean all that shit out of
And what I find weird about it is...
I'm gorn.
Let's pause that real quick. What I find weird about it is that as soon as he started making up this bullshit, and here it shows that he's making $3,049.74 on Drunken Peasants. So, I mean, he's almost making 20 grand a month, but he's still telling you all that you need to pay more. Let's see.
Oh yeah, he's a great motherfucker, isn't he?
I mean, sure.
Drunken
Yeah, I
Peasants
think all of
trying
us
to
know
get so much money.
And this is the thing about, like, I hate about, like, the e-begging thing. It's always e-begging. Like, who cares? If someone's giving like someone money for whatever reason, who the fuck cares?
Everybody that he needs more and more and more money.
Like, I just can't give enough of a shit.
One of these big time.
Yeah,
well, like it's like if he's saying he wants more money, then he can
this
say
is
he
literally
wants more
4
money.
fucking idiots.
I'm not gonna
horses
give, but
sitting
sure,
in front of their camera,
retards
burping
want
and
to,
farting and
whatever.
fucking smoking dope and having conversations about
I'm a patron.
and then grabbing up
But it's just I just do the $5 thing, mainly because.
Nobody likes
Sorry, go ahead.
reaction videos.
I was gonna say, I personally fucking would,
videos,
but
and then all
yeah,
they do is
I
they
mean,
go, oh, look how fucking
yeah,
stupid
sadly
he
enough,
is,
what he's
and
pointing
then
out
mock
is like
the
he has
people,
money,
and the way they
and
talk
if
and their accents and all that.
I were to put
Is that
money
really
into it,
worth $30,000? If you're a fucking idiot,
below like poverty line.
Seriously,
I'm giving money
it's
to
not just the
someone
Amazing Atheist.
who's
Ever since
above
the
it.
Amazing Atheist
That
went on
doesn't
this
make
big
any sense.
conspiracy about how
Well,
YouTube is
it's
fucking
mainly
YouTube over
because
fucking amount of
they're
money. Now you've got
ZP
hundreds
is
of
losing
thousands of
money
other
with
atheists
the whole
pursuing the same
apocalypse
ass
thing.
scam
Oh
and lie.
no,
Atheism
and I don't want to
money
just
on the
like
internet,
give
folks.
up on
It
it,
is
and
what it is
I
in
that's
social
why
media.
I stay
How
in
can a guy
here
get paid
and
$30,000
try to keep
just
it
by
alive,
sitting there
and
babbling on
I watch the
incoherently
show.
while smoking dope,
And
vaping into the mic,
if I
and
can
fucking
give
showing
money,
off
I
their
will.
man titties for as long as they
But
can go,
it
and then
like
they
I
end up with
can't
this
give
kind of money
like
at the end of the month. His fans must be really,
$5
fucking
a
autistic
month
and
or
stupid.
whatever.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, and no one.
Anybody
Well, no
can
one's
out there
is
that's
asking
bullshit.
you to.
Well,
But
God bless, ladies. and
Oh no
gentlemen.
no
Have a
no no!
wonderful
I'm
day.
not. I don't mean
Yeah.
that.
Individuals, make sure
I
you
Oh,
don't
God.
mean anyone's
comment and rate
asking
my
that. I'm just.
situation
I'm just
for
explaining
individuals.
the situation.
That's
Thank
kind
God.
of fun. Oh God.
Get it away!
And don't
Kill it with
forget
fire.
to
Kill it.
Ego tea.
Kill it.
We've got a
Kill
lot
it.
of
Fucking
stuff.
white guilt, Paul, go away.
Here, you go.
Ah.
Mac and cheese here to all
Thanks for the nightmares, Brett.
I feel it in second that you talking about me, but
He doesn't seem to get the joke.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett. This is God TV Radio. Make sure you check out my website, godtvradio.com, and connect with me on Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to check out my brother's YouTube channel if you're into metal and rock, and also
No one likes your brother's music.
hosted by my son.
DCMA.
If you'd like to help out the King family and show some support and love, you can become a Patreon or donate to PayPal.
Patreon.
I've been watching Tommy Sotomayor and actually
Patreon
went back through some of the
situation.
videos of the Amazing Atheist, the Drunken Peasants, and I
Yeah, it's in
discovered
voice.
something
It's the latest
that I
one.
kind of missed because I've been away for a little while. But apparently, TJ
Oh
states
boy,
that
I
he's
hope we
going
watch
to
more gay
refund
porn.
people $17,000.
No,
and he's
just
actually given $20,000.
Tommy Sodomizer,
I
the
wonder how he's
manatee,
gonna go
and
about choosing who gets
young
their money
Scotty
back and who
Kirk.
doesn't.
Oh no.
You know, I said over and
Are you
over, didn't I, in
saying
my videos, ladies and
that
gentlemen, that
the
there's no
sodomizer is
fucking
going
way
to
in hell
sodomize
Drunken
young
Peasants are
Scotty
going
Kirk.
to win a
Sodomize.
copyright or anything having to do with DMCA's against Tommy Sotomayor.
Sotomayor.
Some of the videos that they steal
Sotomayor.
Sotomayor situation.
You guys fucking watching
violates fair use.
Watching Brett Gain.
Also, they didn't in any kind of way ask
I don't know why you would do that.
I don't either.
Dude, he's comedy gold. Like, he's so fucking. He has no self-awareness.
I only watched like one Teen video, and it was on
That's the
Cancel
reason
Us.
why YouTube has made lost 2 minutes. And YouTube has lost repeatedly.
YouTube has lost.
How hard is it to say Sotomayor? It's not that hard.
I knew that they were going to fucking
No, unless you're total retard.
But they didn't even do that, did they? They took $20,000. They claimed that they're going to give $17,000 back. But the question is, why did they need the money in the first place? They make over $10,000 a month through Patreon and over $100,000 a year.
Because YouTube's AdSense system is fucking broken.
And I wonder if they're actually going to refund it. I'd like
Holy
to see
shit, the moment I heard his voice, I got
people
sleepy.
actually making videos claiming that they actually got their
Yes,
money back.
well, like,
TJ
if you
claimed
think
a long
about
time
it, they're
ago he was
already
going to
known.
refund people for the websites.
I mean,
It
personally,
didn't fucking happen. He didn't do
I
shit
mean,
like
it's already a fucking joke
And even
amongst
if
the
he does
community
refund
that
some of
they,
it, how is he going about choosing
So,
who gets their money
even
back
if-
and who doesn't?
I wouldn't
It's all
even
a
call
bunch
them
of fucking
scammers.
bullshit, if you ask
I would
me.
say that people who donate
I knew
know
that they were going to run away from
that
this. I knew
people
they were
call
gonna
them
chicken shit out.
scammers.
But it gets
So
even better, Tommy
therefore,
Sotomayor,
they know what's going
because
on.
on the Drunken Peasants show,
How's it a
and on this
scam if
video
you're,
right
like,
here,
donating?
he plays audio
No,
showing that
that's
the
what I'm saying.
lawyer
Is like
wouldn't have
they
stood up
they
for the Drunken
know
Peasants, they would have fucking
what's
lost.
up, and so
In that case, I suggest
care.
Sotomayor
They're
to go ahead and
to
just
whatever
do their acts for
will that they are going towards.
Here's the thing,
Yeah, I was a
ladies and
patron for a
gentlemen.
while,
If
for
they
$5,
ever
but I
actually
got
had a
so sick
case
of
in
the
first
service.
place,
Like,
I'm
the links
sure
would
the
never
first thing
work,
the
or they
lawyer
would like
advise you to do
fuck around with
is to
different
not make
programs and
threats.
shit,
They
and
can talk about
not
the
like
case until the case is
yeah, and so I'd
actually
miss
through.
shows and stuff, and I was like, nah,
Not
fuck this.
during the
I only
process.
bought the first Keen.
So I think
show.
that they fucking lied the
I
entire
I've
time.
thought about
I
it,
think
If
but
I can't
I
provide a reliable service, then they're not worth my $5.
But
I know that
I've
I'm
found
gonna
other
go
ways to
down
get
the
them.
line in DMCA
That
every
first-
single
Yeah.
I'm
video that's
sure.
in my
Mine
video.
did
You can
that
just
with
torrent
the
them
video.
if you're
And I dare
if you're
them to
super
try to take
poor.
it to court. Everybody that you've abused and treated like shit, now they know
How recent is this
that it's
video?
open season. God bless, ladies and gentlemen.
abusing treated like shit.
I'd
Brett Keaton.
say
Yeah.
it's pretty old because didn't you see that picture of a Scotty?
I
Like,
didn't look at the picture.
shit.
Pretty
Amazing atheist.
His threats to get
threats,
YouTube
but
fans don't pay.
YouTube,
Aw.
you fucking.
I thought it was
intro.
gonna be the final countdown.
Yeah, I did too. Fucking Exorcist.
Make $5,772 a month.
Yeah, he just.
Now add that up for a year, and you've got some pretty nasty
Look at his
cash
hair.
coming in.
How
But again,
What kind of a
fucking
mic is that?
gentlemen, let's take
Looks
a
like
look.
The
torn
top
up
of
toilet
his
paper on his
head.
head.
It's been a while since I checked out his Patreon account. The last time I
Mm,
looked, it was $10,000 a month.
Like,
Apparently, his fans don't give a shit
how
about
how
him.
do you like age that
265
drastically?
Patreon
Yeah.
members
Apparently,
and
his fans
Like,
don't give a shit
not
about
even
him
10
anymore.
years.
How much are you
Drug.
getting, Brett?
TJ told his
Drug.
fans.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, he's still using this?
Fuck your god, nigger.
Fuck your
nigger.
god, nigger situation.
Can't figure out for the life of him why it is that advertisers don't want to be associated with his ads.
This is such an old
Strange,
video.
huh?
Yeah,
And of course, he
seriously.
defends Pootie Pie.
Pootie pie.
Pootie pie.
didn't do anything.
Pootie
You said
pie.
nigger in a video like 7 years ago,
Online
so
and
Yeah.
even
you
his
know.
fans support him no matter what the news media says. The problem is
Maybe
I
it's
actually got
because,
the
you
clips
know,
of
the
what fucking
Keenster hasn't
Pootie
really
Pie
left that
did
age of
too.
YouTube.
And I can
He wants to
understand
hold on to
why
it so desperately.
no one wants to associate
Yeah, he
their
wants to hang on to them
advertising
glory
with
days,
the
like
book.
with
was like
all.
Yeah, okay. Look at Felix's reaction to that.
I mean, I gotta give them 5
I
stars. for
can't
an
imagine
outstanding
him hanging on to
because at least they
anything.
did what I
don't
asked. At
think
least they
he
did what I
can.
asked.
At least they did what I asked.
I guess he could, if he couldn't hold on to his teeth, I guess he couldn't hold
You
on
can't
to
hold me.
that either.
The Verge,
No.
please stop.
He
Stop. No.
loses
I swear, I
everything.
love juice. I love it.
I think what Felix did wrong was he tried to introduce edgelord humor into the mainstream audience.
Yeah.
Well, that's the type of humor he's always done, but it's just that people are so sensitive.
Well, I mean, it used to be more subtle and like not as like out there, but now he's kind of gone. You know, he's been more explicit.
Good old poo-poo pie.
I mean, I don't think that anything is wrong. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, I don't either.
with his audience, you can't really be that much of an edgelord.
Oh, but they love him. I mean, even after that, they still love him to death.
Of course,
It's all
Yeah, because his fans know that that's just a joke. He's clearly making fun of Hitler.
And as a person, he's a great guy too.
Yeah, I watch PewDiePie and
I mean, I don't like his content, but he is a good person.
I have never watched him, so you know,
That's what you want.
some of his videos
I
are
have-
There to
actually
be
funny.
Different people
I haven't
offering different points of
subscribed,
view,
and
and
I've
yeah,
watched
sometimes
some,
those points of view might
and
be
he's
ones you don't
pretty
like.
good.
Oh yeah,
He just doesn't make the
yeah.
kind of content.
Right back
I
there,
wouldn't
classic Bronze Age Joker. I love that.
Oh man.
I wouldn't call him like
But don't you think that
amazing,
it's
but
preferable for us to have
he's
robust
pretty good.
viewpoints?
It's just
Yeah.
not, you know, it's just not my type of content. But if other people like it, that's fine.
Yeah.
I won't berate
Where's my
anybody.
mouth again? Oh, it's here. Okay. Because let me tell you what this recent media-created narrative is designed to do. It's designed to
Brett, you're just playing his fucking video.
scare
You're just-
Oh my
look
god,
at
he
this.
really just plays it.
to scare
Damn,
advertisers away
is that
from
all
facing
you
Holy
do,
shit,
Brett?
Brett.
What
or
the?
like Sargon of Akkad.
Okay, well there
or
he comments on
anybody.
it. Like near the end.
He just comments like, "Oh yeah, well you stuck a banana up your ass."
That actually
Yeah,
has
he
real
probably
opinions.
did. He's just like, oh, all right, you stuck a banana in your asshole.
Banana balls, TJ.
You poured hot
racism,
oil onto
situation.
your
Yeah,
penis.
just you're a fat penis. Fat people. Oh Jesus! Look at that gut. Overhang from hell.
Schmeckshy.
Actually, oh, I'm stuck in your.
Schmeckshy.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, oh.
900 pound.
I'm about to squirt some clue goo all over the
is
place.
a sign that Guam is having a huge problem. One was severely overweight.
Oh, I think I've seen this.
Clue.
I have a rage.
Oh my god, I've seen this.
Oh fuck.
How is he still alive?
Oh my god.
I'm pretty nervous about seeing him
What
today
the
because I
Jesus.
should have actually been losing
Oh
some
my
weight.
Oh,
Man, Brett Keane really wants it,
His folds. His folds. Dr. Segmento.
Dr. Segmento's
Well, seeing
nothing
him
on this
today
guy.
because
That's like Dr. Segmento's
should have
fucking
actually been
mentor.
losing-
Yeah.
This is the
That's
man
his
that.
master.
Dr. Segmentor.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh my god.
It looks
That's like a prophecy.
Like, okay, we we can make fun of him all we want, but oh my god, I feel bad for this guy. And I think he had died too because I've seen this. This was a documentary.
Oh my
He's so fat, his lips are like.
I know.
Like they
for
take him to the
a fact
hospital
I'm
and he
gonna get
dies like several times because
No
they gotta
matter
keep
how much
resuscitating him
I
on the
try,
way to the hospital
I always
on
tend
this
to
fucking
give in
flatbed.
to my husband. And it's
Well,
really
they're not trying hard
and
enough,
my
lady.
husband wears the pants in this relationship. You
Oh
know?
damn.
It's crazy.
My hope for today for this meeting is to hear that doctor actually say that we can go through
Poor guy can barely
and
talk.
we could take the steps to
He's
prepare me
so
for
fat.
my journey to come.
Your
I'm willing
journey to
try
come.
my
You probably
best.
can't even find your
And
dick.
my
So
one goal and my one
Dude,
goal
his dick
is
is long gone.
to get my
yeah, it's like a little cocktail weenie.
Hello.
Probably ate it.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Nice to see you too.
What's up, man?
No, but I genuinely feel bad for this guy.
Looking forward to meeting you.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh.
Whoa.
Estimated 900
Can he?
pounds.
Can he actually get up?
I don't think he can get up.
What the?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Jesus.
Take your time.
Whoa. The fact that.
Barely on.
Holy sh.
That's good. That's cool.
I feel like if he gets up, it
You ever wonder, look at the corner. Ever wonder what exactly causes a beer belly?
This is more than just a beer belly.
Yeah, this is like a.
It's like all the beer bellies in Wisconsin put in one command.
This is like a freaking barrel belly.
Jesus Christ.
How
You
does
know,
someone
this is
have
motivation.
7,000?
Yeah, this is good motivation to like lose
I
weight.
gotta start fucking dieting and shit.
Yeah, it makes you want to, doesn't it?
My liver's been failing, but like,
Oh god,
that's
dude.
not even good enough for me.
I'm overweight and I've been trying to lose weight for a long
I mean, it'd be
time.
like, I'm poor too, so there'll be long periods where I just don't eat anything. Not by choice, by the way.
Yeah.
But like, shit.
Yeah, like
It's the only regulatory thing in my diet.
I have a really good metabolism, but like I'll eat a lot at times and gain a bunch of weight, then I lose it quickly because I won't eat and my metabolism takes over. It's weird how like my weight fluctuates.
Me too.
I love you just the way you are.
Oh, dang.
Gallon of water. You gain weight because you feel comfortable with your eating.
We haven't been able to cook the proper foods.
You know, that's very typical.
Proper food.
How can you not be able to cook the proper foods though? It's not hard to cook healthier.
Disturbing behavior. This is a sign of
Oh,
very
Jesus.
dysfunctional family
It's not
dynamic.
like veggies are crazy expensive either.
Right.
The worst thing about this is how do they take a shower? Or like how do they
They need help. I've watched this show a few times, and a lot of these people will have their spouse or even their kids bathe them, but basically, like they'll sit in their bed, and then someone will have to like wipe their body.
Yeah, these fat fucks
With-
have
with
like
water and
wives
soap.
and shit, but I'm fucking single. God damn, I hate my life. But it's all my fault anyway.
You're too fat.
Accustomed to eating a lot, they don't realize that she's still overeating.
But the good thing about some of these people in my Sex and Brown life is that they want to change. They actually do want to lose weight. Some of them, and then you see a 300 pound SJW who says, "Oh, I'm super healthy."
Yeah.
Look
at these people.
I just think like.
Look at all the health problems they
I just wonder how
have.
they would. I just wonder how they would like start the workouts and stuff. It's already like probably impossible there for them to fucking.
Yeah,
walk. I don't know how they're gonna get on like a treadmill or some shit.
I mean, they first start to have like like start eating right weight, and they can go on to like walking and shit. Oh god, it'd be flapping around. It'd be like a big giant tongue.
It'd be like that the world's first parachute,
You'd fly around like one of those hamster, or not hamsters, but squirrels.
Fucking jump off the Eiffel Tower and die.
Eat. Holy shit.
630-pound Lisa Sellers
Oh,
is drawing rapidly closer to a disabling
damn.
existence. Just
Shit,
like Paul.
boy.
At just 39, her knees are
Yeah,
becoming
damn. Hear your
under
Abbo
the sheer
voice.
weight of her body, while her enormous
diet
stomach
fat
hangs
will
as low
want
as her knees. Since separating from her husband 2 years ago, Lisa and her 19-year-old son Nick have lived alone in a small
How did he
two-bedroom
find his
house
way
in North
out as a
Carolina,
kid?
in which she's a prisoner. A self-confessed food addict, she is trapped by something which she finds impossible to control.
It's like Big Mama.
Well, yeah, sugar's very addictive.
She says she's a big old mama.
That plate of cookies.
Big old mama.
Cookies.
Big old mama.
Big old plate of cookies.
Dude, she's like Big Mama from Yield Grape.
You know, for wanting them, or you know, for being happy that they're there. You know.
Sexy mama.
It's just, you know.
Well, actually,
it's the
drop
whole
that.
deal with
She ain't
food.
no sexy woman.
It's just
Well,
a
she
whole
certainly has
roller coaster
curves.
of emotions that I
And
go through.
and mounds.
I've noticed that I guess she gets a little more excited than say I would about eating a bag of cookies coming to the house. You know, they're
He sounds high.
gone in a pretty short amount of time.
sound
Just any type of junk food that you can just have between meals and stuff, and just
Yeah, you need to stop eating fucking junk food, lady.
a little overboard with it.
When you
Oh, no shit.
of just some random guy that's immoral.
I would probably be
Dude, being
searching
moral
for
is
those
fucking
cookies
awesome.
just within a few minutes. Probably as soon
Yeah,
as I
mine.
felt like it was safe.
Yeah, mine.
You know, nobody was
Yeah,
around
mine.
or was
If
gonna come in.
if she were my mom, I would get rid of all the fucking junk food in the house.
Oh no, don't fall over me, Ma.
I would force her to eat
Oh my
eat
God.
healthy.
Pour some sugar on me.
Oh, you
Pour some sugar in me.
Yeah.
Oh, the babe of lard.
We're
Pour.
in Rabbit, but we're watching like these fat tubs of shit.
The way that we are brought
Where's the
up,
link for it?
even
Is it in
before
voice?
It's in yeah, it's in voice. It's it was
on me.
Yeah, we got it.
She a big bitch. Our childhood.
She a
Buy a
big
bag.
How we perceive food as an
Look at
asset.
it.
600
Tom
pounds.
Lear.
Huge.
Definitely has weird,
Huge.
unusual.
Pour some sugar
Huge.
in me.
You know what?
She'll get up.
What we should
and
do
go
is we should find all these really fat people.
Hey, Clint.
Put like all of them along the Mexican border. And then you got the wall.
Whereas most
The
people.
wall. I
nom,
think
nom,
Crimson
nom,
fell
nom.
asleep.
She makes a stop.
Crimson's dead,
If I'm
dude.
going to eat something like candy or
Scully's getting high. I can hear his voice changing from smoking.
sweet or
What?
I could tell. Like anytime you talk, you're just like.
at night. I'm getting ready to go to sleep.
I don't have the faintest clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, right.
This is kind of my ritual.
Her ritual.
Sometimes
My
before I
ritual.
go to sleep,
Yeah.
Or I have a snack.
Sounds like she's
Oh
from
my
Georgia.
She has snacks in
You know,
bed.
helps relax.
Jesus
and
fucking Christ.
Makes me want to cry, dude.
How's she drinking? Club
No.
soda or
helps me
something?
ease off and
I don't know what that brand is.
Pure fucking lard.
Yeah.
say the
It's
Friday
probably a
night
sugary soda. It's probably
one of the
not
first
even
things I think of
like
when I
diet
wake
or something.
It's not even like liquid, it's just sugar.
Probably one of the last things I
Yeah.
think about when
They
I'm
could
going
the
to
whole
sleep.
fucking meal.
It's liquefied sugar.
Totals 1,000.
God,
Liquid
she
sugar.
has
liquefied.
She has a
Pure
midnight
fucking-
dinner.
The
Like
reason
she
why
doesn't have a
should
just a
consume
snack.
So much of a high sugar product is almost
I'm
certainly
just having a
because
midnight
her body
snack,
is
then
not
she shoves a whole
reacting to it
pizza
in
in
the
her
same way
fucking
that
mouth.
you would be
Yeah.
and isn't telling us
You know,
that she's
there
having
is
And of course,
a
you become
good
accustomed
way
to
of
that
getting rid of
sugar
the
intake.
like the
Body
midnight
levels of
munchies
insulin are high
is
in
drinking
reality.
water.
And the complex
Yeah.
I am going to the gym first thing tomorrow.
Take
Holy
away
shit.
that
Yeah,
Oh,
tomorrow when I get up,
have
I'm
enough, it's
I'm
time to
going to use my treadmill. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you're no, you're
You're
not.
gonna clean off the cobwebs.
Like no one can really. Like it's rare that you do because like this takes it like a long time to get this fucking big.
No, but I'm already overweight. Like not like that, but I'm 50 pounds overweight.
I don't know how big I like. I think I'm like 20.
I'm 5'4" and I'm 200 pounds. I should be 150.
Damn, you're really tiny.
Yeah.
I'm like 5'11", 6.
The relationship
6
I have
foot.
with
I
food
weigh
is
like
very much
two.
about
You're a
the
big boy, aren't you?
I weigh like 203 or something.
It's like when I'm eating,
Another bad thing is that I work at a restaurant, so I have access to like free food. Mainly French fries.
I'd
I
like
was
for
working at
some
a-
of them fries.
Fries
I
and
was working at a Dairy
steak.
Queen, all I ate
Hey,
was
fries
fucking
good,
I
bitch.
feel guilty about it, and that depresses me, breaks me way down.
That depresses me.
There
Stop
was
fucking
someone who was
eating it,
close
Jesus.
to me
Yeah.
who had a
You're just gonna get even more depressed.
problem with
I don't know what's sad.
Well, some people eat
And I
to
used to
cope
be
with their
very,
depression, and usually sugar
Yeah.
is kinda like one of those comfort
I said,
foods.
I was
Yeah,
kind
it
of,
That
I
he,
hit really hard
gives you
feelings for
energy,
her about
makes you
that.
where you're not like
Then
you
as
don't feel
depressed.
like
I
fucking falling
realized
over
one
and
day that
dying
we're really
now.
no different. You know, she
But I mean, it's
gave
crazy.
up
Like it's the worst way to deal with it.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of things
That and
because
killing people.
of her addiction to drugs.
Yeah.
She gave up her children. But then I realized that I'm no different.
Good adrenaline
because
rush though.
I'm
giving
no
up
different.
my health
Hey, fries kid, bitch.
for food.
Well, at least she acknowledges the problem. That's the first step.
Yeah.
It's bad when I
How can I
say like,
judge
"Hey,
her?
fries cut, bitch," because I'll start doing like that thing like TJ.
Like any addict,
I don't know
Lisa will
what's
do anything
more
to get
sad,
fit,
the
even
fact
if
that
means
someone's so
forcing her
fat
young
can
son to keep a
exist,
chocolate
or
habit,
the fact that
which
there
alone
is
has the potential
clothing
to make
big
her gain
big
a
enough
pound
to fit
every
her.
day.
You got mail.
You got diabetes.
Diabetes. Diabetes.
Oh my god!
Whoa. Look at all these
What?
guys over fucking thighs.
She looks like a
Jesus.
toad.
She looks like she's halfway to being a Cronenberg.
How do your legs get like that?
She looks like a fucked up
What
croissant.
the fuck?
Her legs look like a croissant.
He's not even eating her crusts.
Croissant. Croissant.
Oh, why do you look like a croissant, Mama?
Oh my god.
Like, look at the one on the left. One on the left. He's pretty fat.
She looks like she'd be a fucking special infected in the next Left 4 Dead game.
Yeah, boomer.
I don't want her to follow in my footsteps. I don't want
I
her to
hate
You can't even make footsteps.
Francis.
Your footsteps would shatter the fucking floor.
She would like crawl.
I feel it.
She wouldn't be able to crawl, she would just roll.
Funny to me, but I feel like an asshole.
I failed.
Well, I am, but still.
I failed my mom. My mom has brain cancer. And I should
my
have been there when
God.
she was going through her radiation. A big part of why I want to lose the weight is so I can go see her.
And so that you don't get cancer yourself.
How do people like this like live this long? They get this
Oh my god, look
fat?
at her! Look at her like her leg. Like
I
it's-
know.
It's
Buy like
growing.
some fucking broccoli or
It's-
something.
It's growing another appendage.
Yeah, it looks like it's trying to grow a third leg.
Yeah, the thing is it's to do with the way that fat's distributed. Fuck, I forgot what it's called, but usually it's not. It doesn't actually do that because your shins and shit are not a natural fucking place to store fat.
Whoa.
Cool lessons from Clint.
Yeah, Clint. I love listening to Clint talk. He like knows all this shit, and like listening to him talk, he's like a teacher.
All hail the Clint.
God, when you're big enough to need oxygen.
How did you get up to go to the fucking?
God damn.
Man.
Oh my god.
They're at that point of fat where it's like, do we even want to serve you?
She's got an oxygen machine. Like fuck. Like how much can you eat?
Apparently enough for like a family of 5.
And she gives up on herself. I worry about it, but I don't want her to know anything, so I just keep it to
That's
She's
myself.
in a fucking wheelchair. Why would you serve someone like that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
They
even.
wheelchair.
I mean,
Just
Straining.
bring out a fucking apple.
it's I guess
wanna
it's
get the
good for their
forklift.
business though because she's paying for all of that.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking awesome.
Ooh, ice cream! Blah, 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 blah.
Oh. Ice cream. Just give me the squirts later though.
Oh, but guys, don't worry. It's strawberries, so it's healthy. It has fruit in it.
Always got the squirts. When you eat a giant like that, you always get the squirts.
To see your face light up. Oh my god. Oh, he's green.
She like her eyes lit up like a freaking addict in like a rehab center, like when someone pulls out cocaine.
Like a 600-pound person in a candy store.
Oh yeah. Bring out the pastries.
Pretty good. I
You
really
should look up the fucking balloon guy from Strange Fetishes.
around the house. She don't need my help as much or getting in and out of vehicles.
Yeah, the balloonatics.
Just so disgruntled.
It's starting to, yeah. And I'm
Your
starting to feel a
fucking
little
face,
bit
what you can
useless.
I think the issue with her husband is becoming apparent. He
It don't
wants to
know
be with
shit.
her, and that is his
God,
primary
crying,
concern. Betty Jo is ready for surgery,
Yeah,
but
she
still need to
loved that
address
ice cream.
a lot of issues to be successful. in
Ice
long
cream was
term.
the only thing keeping her going,
Ready
man.
for weight loss surgery?
Yes, I'm 100% ready.
We put you on schedule for next week. Just
Is
continue
that
making
her?
progress on your weight
Is
loss
that her
surgery.
son or her boyfriend?
Thank you.
Son.
The road for Betty Jo won't be easy.
How did
but
he
she has to
navigate
do
his
it if she
way
wants to live.
as a boogie?
Well, obviously she's had him before gaining all that weight.
Oh Jesus.
Because when you're 600 pounds, you cannot
Oh my God,
reproduce.
Look at that. It's like a disc.
I know. It looks like she's wearing a tire around her.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get my
Y'all
life
hips lately are too big.
Do you think when they're driving home the car just kind of it's kind of top heavy?
We know we have to figure this out, or I'm not gonna be around much longer.
Well, why don't you both tell me a little bit about yourself and kind of what brings you here?
Well, we've always had some issues, but for like the last 2 months now,
He's like,
we've just kind
He's
of
like,
been,
please
she
fucking
shits
go.
on me, she's gonna fucking kill me.
we don't know how to communicate.
How hard? Like,
In my opinion, it started when I had my surgery. The first night, he promised that he would stay at the hospital with me.
oh my
and
God, this
he
poor fucking guy.
didn't.
I wonder, Josh, what are you thinking or feeling? How has it affected you? The weight loss or the
I just wanted to
surgery
kill
or
myself. I
how
mean,
has that
God.
changed your relationship?
I used to take care of her. I used to
Mm-hmm.
be her caregiver,
Mm-hmm.
do what she needs, but now she's starting to do.
He has a
caregiver,
Rubik's Cube.
Move around and stuff, and in a way that really scares
I
me.
mean,
because
you gotta deal with that
I
much
don't
stress
want
and
her to
anxiety having to fucking.
Okay, so he's just as mentally
Sure.
fucking
pushing him
batshit
away
crazy
and not
too.
wanting to be with him, and that's not quite the issue.
Let's just gain some level of independence out of paranoia that she's going to get up and leave.
Yeah, that's really
so that's
fucked up.
also fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's like an attachment. Like,
You got like
Yes, it
abandonment.
is an attachment. It is definitely an attachment
My
issue.
husband's probably because we don't have intimate.
don't they call it like
I just never
insecure
feel
attachment? Like,
in the mood, I guess.
Yeah, it's called
Don't want it.
yeah, it's an insecure attachment. There's little sub things in there that I forgot what they were called. Well, no, my battery's gonna fucking die.
my battery's gonna fucking die. Ugh. I'm trying to do the Arrow voice again. I had it perfectly. Like, I had it down pat, and I can't do it anymore.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Valeria Levitin has suffered from anorexia for more than 25 years. She
When
weighs
I
just
imagine
4 stone.
anorexics, I imagine like skeleton people like walking around.
She is a skeleton person walking
The
around.
primary
Jesus
reason
Christ.
for making
I
this
can
film
imagine, like-
is to make people aware of the disease itself.
How is
and
she
the
alive?
consequences.
Valeria was born in Moscow in 1973 and emigrated to America when she was 16.
That is just a haunting
She developed an
image.
eating disorder in her early 20s. Now aged 39, she lives alone in Monaco.
This disease
She looks
in
like the
particular,
crypt keeper.
It causes loneliness,
God, I can't.
and it causes people to turn away.
Desperate to recover from the disease, she hopes others don't follow in her footsteps.
It's very comforting to
Sex,
receive
'cause if she
support
eats too much,
letters
she might
from
die of
people that
starving man
believe that I
syndrome.
will recover. I had also received an equally significant amount of emails from young girls who want me to teach them how to be like me.
Oh my
This is one of the reasons why I want to continue my open campaign against this.
Since her story went public, Valeria has received more than 100 emails from people who aspire to be like her.
Please no.
I hope that my story does help.
How could you
others,
aspire
but
to
I'm
look
also
like that?
hoping that, you know, with people's support and
Well, I
help,
mean,
we can
anorexia is a
overcome
mental
this.
illness.
And I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
well, yeah,
confident that
I
people
get that,
who
but
watch
You see,
this
that is
program
fucking beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, the tip of beauty,
Look at
but
it
she just
from
looks
a
like a
different
fucking
angle.
Auschwitz victim.
It is not a game. It is not a joke. It is your life.
I remember there was a girl in high school where she wasn't anorexic, she just couldn't physically gain weight all that well. And
I have a friend like that.
And she was really thin and it looked really strange, but then she started gaining weight and now I think she's actually really pretty. So
No, he wasn't my. I know this guy that's just like that.
yeah.
But he's a creepy, borderline pedophile, and I do not associate with him anymore.
Yeah, it's fucked. Get rid of him.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
borderline
and then-
pedophiles.
Amanda Grice's life was being ruined by a rare medical condition which saw her uncontrollably orgasm up to 50 times a day. Now the 24-year-old is turning her life around
That actually
after
sounds
finding
like
love
hell.
and medical help to tackle her condition. But as part of her treatment, Amanda has been banned from having sex, testing her new relationship. A year ago, Amanda's life was very different, living at the mercy of her condition.
PGAD stands for persistent genital arousal disorder. Pretty much what it is meaning the genital area is constantly in a state of arousal, and it's something that I've been living with since I was about 6 years old.
While seeking a cure, Amanda met boyfriend Stuart on a dating website, and the pair fell in love.
And when we met in person, it was love at first sight, I guess you could say.
It was difficult at first to come out about my disorder with him. I didn't know exactly when the right time was going to be to do that.
After Amanda's story appeared all over the world, she made contact with Dr. Robert Eckenberg, a specialist in chronic pelvic pain.
Hi, Dr. Eckenberg. How are you?
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
In an effort to cure Amanda, Dr. Eckenberg has recommended she abstain from sexual contact while her treatment runs its course.
We have to still be very careful. You do need to avoid sexual contact until all of these things are kind of better under control for a longer period of time.
Fortunately for Amanda, Stuart is fully prepared to support her no matter what.
As far as the sex ban
Let me have a
goes,
fact
from her doctor, it was kind of hard to cope with. But then, I mean, I realized that it's important to her health that she doesn't do this. So I've been able to abstain as well as her.
Amanda has come to see Gina Parsonis,
They even
a
got
physical
purity
therapist
rings.
who she hopes can help with her tics.
I'm going to do an exam and we're going to assess to see how the muscle tone is and sensation.
Okay.
Okay? These muscles. When we treated Amanda, she felt immediate relief and she was able to feel that it helped her with her pain level. It's a good response to treatment.
I know that I'm going to have relief from this because just from her techniques, the harder the manipulation is with the muscle tissues, the more it's going to release them.
After years of struggling without help, Amanda is finally getting the answers she needs and looking forward to a future with Stuart.
I've just been very blessed and lucky and honored to have a boyfriend like Stu who just completely understands.
My 7 foot butt. What the fuck?
Oh, what?
Okay.
Oh. Hold up.
Vivacious Sarah Massey believes she has the world's biggest bum.
Jesus
But
Christ.
unlike many women who worry about their body shape, Sarah's proud to show hers off.
I think it's the
Sit
biggest
on
butt.
it.
It's the biggest bars. It just big surface.
What's up with her
and
hair?
Big and full and curvy.
The measurement over the
underarms
widest part
fat
of Sarah's
uncircled
buttocks
femur.
and around her body is an incredible 7 feet.
84.5
Jesus
inches.
Christ.
Albert Little, the father of Sarah's children, is enamored with her impressive shape.
I was attracted to her from what I seen at first.
That show is like powerful.
But Sarah's ample posterior causes problems around the house, and also when she goes out.
Right, she's
The
not going to be able to
difficulties
fit.
that I go through being a big booty diva is going, walking, going in the car.
All that ass, you can't even buckle up your seatbelt.
It leads to Sarah receiving a lot of attention, which can be upsetting to her sons, Christian, 14, and Aaron, 7.
They laugh
Black
a lot.
market
They'll
booty,
call her,
trans woman's
Big
butt
Booty
moves,
Judy
what?
or something like that. They'll say like she puts the tires flat every time she sits in the car.
I think my mom got the biggest booty.
But Sarah is undaunted, and even exercises publicly in the park with her personal trainer.
Oh.
Get overhead, pull down. Moving up those arms, those legs also. Yeah.
I would not do that in public if my ass was that big.
Despite her attempts to
Well, at
stay
least
in
she's
shape,
confident.
Sarah struggles to maintain a healthy
Yeah,
weight.
because that's the most
I
important
know
thing.
how to eat well.
Kinda. I mean, at least
It's
she's
just
trying
I
to work on
exercise
it.
all the time, but
It's
I'm
my
going to eat mac and
Sarah loves
cheese.
shopping for clothes,
Yeah,
but
kinda
finding
every
items the
day.
right size
Mickey.
can be tricky.
On clothing,
Yeah,
because
everything.
of my size, everything is roughly like $50 per item. So a month I probably spend almost $500 on clothes.
But now, Sarah is turning her unique shape into an asset by posting pictures of herself online in glamorous underwear for fans of big bottoms.
Quote unquote glamorous.
Finally. Sorry about that. My fucking thing sucks ass.
Ah.
Jesus. Please.
Ain't you fat cunt. Anyway.
A lot of fans love it. It's like, oh, for her
Oh
to
yeah, I
be
remember
big,
seeing
she's
this
a beautiful
chick.
girl.
Man,
And I was
Ruckus
like,
watched
thank you.
something.
I know I'm
Yeah,
too
something
big,
better.
but I'm sharing it with
Oh,
the rest
bud.
of the
Bud, you got a big old butt.
Sarah's family would prefer her to lose a bit of weight, but
What?
without losing
I
any
wouldn't
of her
fuck.
shapeliness or her bubbly
That's one big
character.
I
fat
like to see
ass.
Slimmer. I like to see her lose a little weight. I don't really think she.
Yeah, this
she's
guy.
the same person.
I love this guy here, but
Cute,
like
very
he's total
sexy.
ass.
Yeah,
Sexy
he's
as
happy
you know
with
it.
that.
Yeah, he's like
I would like
yeah.
to make it smaller because it
Love
wouldn't be
me
so
some
heavy.
big old
It causes
fat
back
ass.
problems.
Twin
All this butt,
sisters
you would
get
think that it
matching
wouldn't
hoodies
cause so
by
much
Leia.
pain. Even like if I'm sitting down in a chair, it's painful. Even though I have a lot of cushion.
We wanted to calm down a little bit. We wanted to be a little bit less, but we wanted to still be, you know, kind of jiggly there.
I love that guy.
I actually sat there I sat around last night and I watched a documentary on it was an Australian murderer, and
There you go, Nick.
what she did was she used to work in an abattoir. So what she did is she murdered her husband or boyfriend or whatever, murdered him, skinned him, cut his head off and boiled it up, and then set up a couple.
Yeah.
And then set up the plates like there's a dinner.
Yeah, she was trying to feed him to his
Yeah,
children.
that turns me on.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is that noise? Oh.
Ah, he's so cute.
He's so
Aw.
Yeah, Clint always has something good to show. Like, find us something fucked up, dude.
Nom, 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 nom.
And whenever I'm out for a cigarette,
So
I always
cute.
hear those things fucking fighting.
Yeah, it's really cute. But I swear if he came on my property, I'd probably shoot his ass.
Hippity hoppity, get off my dang property.
Just lure him in with
Yeah,
grapes.
hippity hoppity. Get off my damn property.
Get off my dang
That's so cute.
It's so cute.
Look at that. He's got his little bandit mask.
What's cute?
It's the raccoon.
Raccoon
really
eating
high.
grapes.
I was really high up for a cigarette. I heard two raccoons fighting, and I shit you not, I thought they were aliens.
Wow, aliens fighting in my backyard.
They're fighting in like the
What
distance.
do you think of?
Oh god, you ever heard of the Iceman?
Is that Edward Kemper?
Oh dude, the Iceman. The Iceman is fucking brutal as shit.
Linsky? Yeah, that dude's fucked.
Yeah, he's fucked up. Albert Fish is another one. I love what he said. Like he was a cannibal and he's a child molester, and I remember he said like, I've had a child in every state. No one knows what he actually meant by that.
I think it's pretty clear what he said by that.
Not really. Like, has he eaten them in every state, or has he raped them in every state?
Probably raped and murdered.
Or
in every
both.
state.
I mean, yeah, or both. Like, you don't really know.
It took him like 9 days to eat his like most infamous victims.
Richard Kokinski, a contract killer known as the Iceman,
have you guys got
is serving multiple life sentences for over 100 murders.
No.
He freely admits to the brutal, cold-blooded killings. But one question remains unanswered. Why?
Molly.
Did you think of yourself as an assassin?
Damn.
Assassin. Sounds so
And this guy
exotic.
has like no remorse.
I was just a murderer.
That's like all.
Yeah, he's.
cold-blooded murder.
I wouldn't say he's a sociopath, but he's really hardened. Like he's become a little bit numb to it.
He's killed like.
I
countless
think
people.
there's a misconception as to what a sociopath and the psychopath and the
In
sociopath
July
are. The
2002,
sociopath is
Dr.
essentially made. They suppress. They suppress normal empathy and levels of regret from actions against people. They actively suppress it, whereas a psychopath is born without
Oh, yeah.
that sort of thing. And whilst they certainly they basically mimic each other behaviorally, there are different aspects of to the way that they function that are significantly different. So.
Yeah, and another difference also having to do with empathy is that sociopaths, while they can't feel empathy for people that or have sympathy or for people that they don't know, they can still have bonds with people, whereas with psychopaths, they just have this inability to. They just have this inability
that is
to.
untrue. That is untrue. There are plenty of psychopaths that are able to create bonds with people and things like that. However, they don't.
Yeah, but
react.
they're under false pretenses, though.
There are quite often there are killers that.
They look at people as objects.
Yeah.
Normally.
Have
Yeah,
you
like
met any sociopaths in your day-to-day life? I don't think I have.
A psychopath can definitely have a girlfriend or a
My mom
boyfriend,
actually-
but
You met a sociopath. I mean, a lot of them are good at masking that.
That's true, yeah.
But
my mom, like where she's a social worker, she actually met she was able to meet a guy that was like they had kind of defined, like they had diagnosed him a little bit as a psychopath, and like he was really egotistical, like he cared nothing about anybody.
Yeah.
And I mean that's common among psychopaths and sociopaths. They're just egotistical, don't give a shit about anybody, and I mean they're all fucked up.
yeah, and usually when
I think I've met one.
Usually when psychopaths do have a bond with someone, it's more for selfish purposes rather than for the actual relationship itself.
Yeah. And I think they need to be distinguished from like a narcissist. A narcissist cares what people thinks. A psychopath does not. They don't give a shit what you think.
Yeah, well,
They're the
but
greatest. They don't need your affirmation.
yeah, but psychopaths do have a narcissistic personality disorder, but obviously, you can be narcissistic without being a psychopath, but you can't be a psychopath without being narcissistic.
Citation needed. I need to. I don't think that's true.
Well,
people can develop narcissistic.
Yeah, well, one the
symptoms, but
one the telltale signs of a psychopath is a grandiose sense of self-worth, which is narcissism.
Well, that's not necessarily narcissism. That's just like thinking highly of yourself. I mean, narcissism is like a whole thing.
Is that not narcissism though? Because being a narcissist basically means you think more highly of yourself than of others. Is that not what a grandiose sense of self-worth is?
In its most basic sense, yeah.
Yeah, so where's the argument then?
Well, I mean, like people, like, I mean, like conflating like narcissistic personality disorder with like psychopathy. But I mean, in its most basic sense, like,
I'm not saying that they're one and the same, but what I'm saying is that having a narcissistic personality disorder is one of the signs of being a psychopath. But you can definitely be narcissistic without having any psychopathic tendencies.
And you can have psychopathic tendencies without actually displaying narcissistic personality disorder. There are certain traits to it that are masked, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they meet all the requirements to be considered as such.
Yeah. I mean, a psychopath may share like common traits with like a narcissist, but I mean, they're not.
And the problem is that a narcissist actively seeks approval of others.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Is they like psychopaths, they already know they're the greatest.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
They already know they're the greatest. They don't need anyone's affirmation.
That's
like,
that's true. I didn't think of that.
You're right. I am the greatest.
Yeah, it's like I don't need anyone's affirmation or approval. I mean, I already know I'm the greatest, and whatever your opinion is, I don't give a shit. They just do what they do because they want to. They seek self-satisfaction.
I would say eventually they both died because they were both pretty well tore up.
Gotta be noisy.
It was quite noisy.
And you gotta have some balls to interview this guy. Probably kill you with his bare ass.
Oh my god, I would hate to get in a fight with this fucking guy.
Oh.
Like, I cannot imagine what he has done to people.
He's dead now, so it doesn't matter. But
I mean, still, like, if he was alive, I mean, it would be hell.
Through the door, I watched
he,
the fire.
Like, it's at least rumored that he killed people for even like asking for a cigarette.
Eventually,
damn.
Just the fact that these people can talk about murdering someone without any emotion, it's just.
Well, it seemed like he did it so often. It's just like kind of like the everyday grind for him.
Yeah, but it's
really doesn't make it
really scary. Like, I find psychopaths and sociopaths very, very fascinating, but it's also scary. Like,
pretty bad.
I would definitely not want to run into one.
Well, you wouldn't know if you ran into one, really. Unless they're over with it.
I mean, they're rare anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, there's very few times that you'll ever meet one.
Would you say
They're more
that?
common than you think, to be honest with you.
Would you say that? Would you say that Trump has sociopathic tendencies?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so at all. Yeah, I mean, he may think highly of himself, but he's not. I don't think he's a sociopath.
I mean, he's been surrounded by yes men his entire life, so of course he's gonna fucking.
Aren't there also like specific traits?
Well, I didn't say he's he's a sociopath, but you can have some of the tendencies without being a full-on sociopath.
I mean, anybody can. Like, everybody has like sociopathic tendencies to an
Everyone's
extent.
got a bit of narcissism in him too.
Yeah, I mean,
And
that's natural to
manipulativeness and
humanity.
lying. It's just
Narcissism is inherent.
It's just the extent he's gone to lying and being manipulative and
really manipulatable.
and being so thinking so highly of himself.
I would say that's more of his upbringing. Like I said
Yeah.
earlier, yes men all his life.
Yeah, that's.
And now people are saying no, so he can't take that.
Yeah. So another common misconception is that psychopaths and sociopaths are inherently.
No, that's all. I mean, they can find easy ways of getting what they want through like deception and cunning.
Manipulation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like their ingenuity
Manipulation
can be amazing at times.
I've met a couple of them. One was rather quite self-aware of that fact, and he took steps to try and stop it, but he still conducted himself in a way that was quite bizarre at times, and he did things that were not socially acceptable. Like, I think he slighted somebody. Like somebody gave him a gift. Someone gave him a gift, like it was a plushie or something. And what he did instead was he put the plushie up for auction immediately.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's something they did, and he didn't regret
That's
it
great.
whatsoever.
It's pretty funny though.
And the person that did it was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And it's like, I thought I wanted to put it up for auction. It's okay.
Well, I mean,
so
you gave
it's
it to someone as a gift. I mean, they can
Yeah,
do
that's like,
whatever
well,
they
no,
want
it's not
after.
okay. What are you doing? It's like, oh, okay. Oh well, I did it anyway.
I mean, it is a dick move to immediately sell it.
Oh,
but
it's a fucking awful thing to do. But he decided that he was going to profit from it
it's kind of his property after
instead,
that point.
and he made. And this person was at the convention as well. That's the thing. She could have put it up for auction herself, and this person got, I shit you not, nearly $1,000 for this fucking plushie.
Fuck.
And she sat there and watched
Plushie.
this dickhead. She sat there and watched this person get $1,000 for the gift that she made him. When
I
she
want
could
She
have just
made
as
it?
easily. when
God.
She could have, yeah, she made it herself.
Oh,
She could have
Jesus.
just
That's
as
even worse.
easily put it up for auction herself and made $1,000.
And these
He
people were
decided-
close?
Well, reasonably. Like,
Close enough to give gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can give them away too for money.
yeah.
That's fucked.
And
Shit, dude.
yeah, it was a disgusting thing to do, but it's quite telling. I mean, he saw a way of gaining quite a significant amount of profit, and he's manipulated this person to basically give them quite a valuable gift, and then selling it at an incredibly inflated price, and then pocketing the money afterwards right in front of them.
Oh, I should have said before, the guy that I was talking about that my mom met, I should have said, like, actually he was diagnosed with antisocial disorder or whatever.
Antisocial personality
Yeah.
disorder.
Yeah, and like they didn't want to, like, they did call him like a sociopath a lot, but they would always like tell her that, you know, it was more proper to call him this because it was like an actual like considered disorder.
Yes, it is
And-
considered. That's what it is. Psychopath and sociopath. So, psychopathy and sociopathy aren't actually used in psychology as a
Yeah.
genuine as an actual medical term. There,
It's more of an, like a-
it's antisocial personality disorder, and the actual level that it manifests is certainly changes. I think the worst I've ever met was a guy, and what he did was he seemed to be rather, you know, nice, and it was fun to be around at times. He was
No.
rather an interesting person, but he compulsively lied. He was a compulsive liar. He'd make up stories about how he interviewed famous musicians and things.
Yeah, I've met someone like that as well.
Oh yeah, the
I
grandiosity.
personally interviewed
the
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, the self-esteem, like from the person, you can already tell.
But what we
I met
started
someone
to
that
notice-
that made up a whole fucking world story about her being friends with famous musicians and shit.
Nice.
But the thing is with this person, what ended up happening was he started to display really strange behaviors. He did things that were socially unacceptable, like he put his foot in some rice at some point, and he put his foot on the table to scrape it off, and things like that. And I'm thinking, hang on, that's not a normal thing to do. But we kind of played it off because you know, it was a bit of a, you know, having fun of stupid shit at the time. But then what we found was he ended up getting into a relationship with an Islamic girl, and within a month, he manipulated her to marry him. And what he did was he pretended that he converted to Islam so he could marry her.
Oh god.
And then what happened is he began to be extremely violent and abusive. He continued to drink and all that sort of thing, and then blamed it on the other person for it. And then eventually, because she couldn't take it anymore, she wanted to break up with him. She couldn't, because if she did, her family would
disown her,
excommunicate her.
Yep. That's horrible.
And things like that. And then when people criticized his behavior, he actually threatened to kill someone and his kids.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Man, this is Jesus.
So
Hey, Ruckus.
he actually was charged with that.
I'm a Muslim now. Do you want to marry me?
Yeah, like psychopathy. Sociopathy and psychopathy are normally like criminal psychology terms, if anything, most of the time. Seems like.
Yeah, I mean they've been popular. They've been popularized quite significantly in media.
Yeah.
And for that reason, people don't tend to.
No, I'm gonna manipulate you, Zenpo, to marry me so I can get a green card in Canada, and then I just won't divorce you.
Yeah, we can just. Yeah, we can.
Then I'll have you forever.
I didn't know you knew my first name. That's cool. I don't remember a lot of shit.
You told me, and I almost said it.
Nice.
Sorry.
No, I don't care. It's all good.
Totally doxed him, dude.
Yeah,
doxed.
Go hang out in fucking Red King server.
He doxed him. Oh yeah, that guy my mom talked about, like, yeah, he was like a bad, like he would lie on saying, like he would like boast easily, and then he'd tell a fucking lie to that person. Like he was so inconsistent.
What a fucking idiot.
Man.
There's a particular person.
Particular, huh?
Particular. Paul Bernardo. Now, what you need to do when you watch this person is, if you look at a lot of the way he carries himself, he runs the conversation. They're actually trying to ask him about, they try to ask him about some of the crimes he committed. And what he did is he manipulated the conversation, and he used it with his body language. For instance, if you look at him without knowing anything about it beforehand, about who he is, what he did, you'd see that he makes the same. He has similar body mannerisms of somebody, for instance, like a CEO in a meeting, delegating jobs to people. The discussions of that sort of thing. So he has a really interesting way of carrying himself.
Reminds me of like Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was kind of similar to how you're speaking. Like he would Like he would control the conversation a lot of the time, and he would like lead shit. And, like he basically like represented himself in court, and he'd done well.
Why was that
Like
statement
what was
issued? Why didn't you come
crazy.
in and talk to me if you didn't have enough information? We were waiting on that tape. You play that tape back. I asked you guys.
Like I think even I'm pretty sure even the judge
No one came.
told him that
Turned on the
like
TV in September.
if he wasn't a criminal, that he would have been a like
Paul
good
Brown was, this
lawyer.
crazy liar to police.
It's fucking
what's
crazy.
the problem here?
Well,
I know. I mean,
I
truth,
can't-
justice, the Canadian way, and no one comes in, and now you guys are saying that you didn't have enough information.
Well, I can't answer for them specifically as to
The
what
lawyers
they did or
once
didn't do.
convinced the judge that
I can tell you,
determinism was
because
real
they're a
and that
separate
you
police
couldn't
department,
punish
they don't have any control over
someone.
what investigation
So
that they did do. I can tell you that I have spoken with
Pretty fucking stupid.
an investigator.
JF actually made a video on that,
Told
talking
me
about
that
like
at
can
this point
we
they don't
punish
have
people in a
enough information
deterministic
to
society?
move
And he made a
forward.
pretty
They haven't been
astute
able to
argument as to why
identify
you
the
should.
offense that I was specifically talking about.
It's like
yeah, well, I mean, if people are going around and killing people, you have to get them off the
Night and
streets.
day, and they didn't come in if they didn't
Also,
have
you
enough
can't,
information. Why
like,
don't you come in and get the information?
if
I
the
mean,
world
either
is
I'm
truly
lying or I'm not lying.
deterministic,
And this goes to the crux
where
of this.
you could not have done otherwise if the world was reset and everything played out equally, then
or I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, I just,
Can't
I,
really tell me
I'm
anybody
not
done
gonna
it
sit
wrong.
here and come voluntarily and have people come. You guys ban me
well,
from
he
the
did
press,
something
you roll your
that we
story
consider
over,
wrong, but
and
he
you constantly say that I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I made mistakes.
couldn't have done otherwise.
Said, okay, fine, I did. But now we're talking about today.
Yeah.
And you're not
Depending on what kind of determinism you use.
I guess.
claiming other people's responsibilities for other crimes.
Like,
This is a total
there's a
process.
version of determinism
You wanna start
where
this thing? Bring it, lock
Yeah,
it,
pretty
grab a
much.
hold of it and say, well,
It's not fatalistic, but it's still highly pressured.
Here's something that's very interesting. Wait, this person killed people, he raped people, and then cut them up and put them in concrete blocks and chucked them in a river. What he's
Sexy.
doing is he's deliberately downplaying his actions, so these people feel like these people here feel like they're in the wrong. They feel he's making them feel like they're in the wrong, and he refers to what he's doing as being, there's mistakes that happened in the past, and he's over them now, and things like that.
Mistakes,
and he's
mistakes.
making them feel. It is making them feel guilty for bringing up what he considers to be old mistakes. They're trying to find out if he killed other people, and he's basically manipulating them to think that they're doing the wrong thing by asking him these things.
Yeah, I mean, it's genius.
And then through his body language here, he has quite a dominant kind of body
he
language.
lied about
for what
other
he's doing.
crimes. He's a crazy liar. Why didn't you guys resolve this?
And again, I can't answer for what Peel Region did or didn't do.
And he's really engaging because he has that self-confidence, and like you can trust him, and that's it's so screwed up, like because he just seems like a nice guy.
Take place outside of the actual Toronto proper. That's why Peel Region has their police service, and like Detective Hoover said, we can't answer as to what they did with their investigations or the issues.
So this guy's Canadian, huh?
Out in their area.
Unfortunately.
We really can't speak to
What?
that. Now, whether that's something
Is he still alive?
That explains the evil.
Yeah, really.
There wasn't a lot that Detective
But is he still alive?
Yes, he is.
Well,
Do you know what province he's from?
These guys with Peel Regional, they can bring in all the facts.
Sounds like a
and stories where I
Manitoba
lied.
thing.
Nova Scotia.
That's what I say to do.
Fuck you.
Because either I'm a liar or I'm not a liar.
Stop
I'm not a
attacking
liar.
Nova Scotia.
But you guys are trying to paint me as one. The public.
Stop attacking me.
You're beautiful. Nova Scotia is beautiful because you're beautiful.
Stop attacking my
Not
property.
only did they report it there, they wrote it on my file. I've got
Well, I
it
mean-
right
It's just like a nice place with like low
Peel
crime
Regional
and like
said,
cool shit to do, and like you can actually afford a house here. essentially.
I mean, that's just awful. I mean, come on.
Like, you can get like a nice
Enough of
house
it.
where I live for like
I used to live
150
there.
grand.
Public
And it's not
house.
expensive.
House. It's just stupid. Because if I'm this crazy liar, I'll be just sitting here lying to you like that, right?
Black.
Why wouldn't I? I'm just this crazy liar.
Black.
Fast.
So he's
Fucking racist.
constantly bringing up the sensibilities that they're calling him a liar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then making them feel guilty for that. When the fact of the matter is, blatantly is a liar. He's a liar, a manipulator, and a cheat, as well as being a fucking murderer.
Jesus.
But he plays that down, and he knows that he can do that. It's a form of manipulation with that.
And it tries to like push responsibility off of him too.
Yes, he pushes that responsibility off of him, and he basically goes down a completely diversionary road here of you know putting blame on other people for basically coming in there and calling him a liar, and then shit to do with stuff on television and all that. And it's like, oh, I'm just trying to help you out here. I'm the one trying to help you.
Yeah.
It's
like
it's bizarre to watch.
It's like a salesman.
He is. That's the thing. Is that absolutely they're masters at it. They're masters at understanding what people want, how to manipulate people exactly how they want them. Self-importance there. He doesn't seek it from people. He instills it in other people. That's a big trade. That's really interesting to see.
Well, this conversation went from dangerously fat people to psychopaths.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what was said.
It's a slippery slope.
See what he's doing there? What he's doing, this is something that's very calculated, but it seems very natural. What he's doing is he's not making eye contact with either of these people. He's more interested in fiddling with his fingers on the desk than talking to them about this sort of thing, and it makes them feel like they're essentially so worthless that fiddling with the desk is more important than actually making eye contact and speaking to these people.
Yeah, like they have to earn his interest.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, it's a manipulative diversionary tactic, and he does this a few times in this video. He'll look out the window when he's talking and not make eye contact, and then when he makes eye contact, it's basically when he's basically criticizing the fact they're coming in there and calling him a liar or whatever, and they're attacking him. That's the only time he's making eye contact. And when he goes into something about his behavior or aspects of his criminality, he doesn't look at them. He looks down, he downplays it, and he kind of fiddles with things and that sort of thing. And it's really bizarre behavior, really. And but the thing is that it's so easy to fall for because it's so natural.
You know, it's one thing.
Yeah, he sounds
I'm a
like
human being, and to say that I'm a dangerous offender,
Laugh at the party.
all this stuff, it's fine. I mean, for publicity, get that, tough on crime, get that back at. But when you go to a certain point of line, it just, it affects me totally. I made mistakes. I made mistakes a long time ago. But don't say that.
He made mistakes.
Because I'm looking at you, and you're the bad guys. Because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm telling the truth. And
Oh
you guys
my
are walking
fucking
around
God, this
issuing
guy.
statements, and I lied here, I lied there.
What a piece of shit.
No?
Well, again, those are statements that were issued by Detective
I love it.
I know, but I mean, it's Attorney General who sent you guys down here. He's fighting the case. He's taking this ball pitch back.
Oh yeah, he's genius in what he does. Like, I mean, to be able to like
But this is a separate.
control this conversation as well as he does.
Yeah, it very well be, but like I said, we can't speak to anything that Peel Regional does or statements that they release out to the.
But like all pieces of shit, he deserves where he's at.
So, down there, talking about the way that he's killed someone, and he's just looking down and he's playing it off. He's laughing about it, looking at his fingers like it doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, I love how he characterizes it as just like the simple mistakes. Like, yeah, that's so fucked up. Like, god damn.
He's playing towards the empathy, I guess, of people.
Oh yeah, he's trying to prey upon their goodwill.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's the thing, and then they show no regret for doing so.
Same thing. If I'm a liar, take the facts that they have. They come down and talk to me. Any cross-examine, any defense lawyer, call them up and show me where I'm lying, because you're not going to find it. Maybe there's a minor mistake here and there. I think I had one thing about some driveway below trees where memory a little bit over time. But to say that is just ridiculous. Just like you guys didn't vote.
It's just ridiculous. Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely. Just absurd.
Again, it's the same. I know, but it's the same problem because you're making me out to be a huge liar, and this is a problem.
Well, I don't have any doubt as to what you told us before. The facts that I can verify, I believe were true, and from what you told me, you haven't told me any lies yet, so I have no personal reason to believe that you're lying.
Exactly.
So again,
exactly. So, but this was different story than I've got on my file, and
again, I don't know what's in your file
back.
because I'm not privy to that information. Or
now, this is exactly the point. When they're talking about his negative behavior, he looks down at his fingers like he doesn't care. But when when his perspective is justified, like, well, I don't have any reason to believe you're not a liar, he looks up and he acknowledges it and he praises them for enforcing his point of view or his perspective or the point he's making. So he's very, very good at this. He's enforcing this kind of persona that he's being reasonable, he's not lying, and that sort of thing. When, to be honest with you, it's quite likely that he is. But what he's doing here is he won't acknowledge anything these people are saying until they justify his perspective. So
what's there or what's not there. I'm just telling you from my perspective and from an investigative perspective into what I've looked into, to what admissions you made back in April last year. To me, I'm satisfied I've done what I can do as far as the investigation. If you'd like to provide me with more information about the specific occurrences that occurred in Peel region, then we can talk about that after the focus of what we're here for today.
But it is part of the focus.
Well, it is.
It is.
It is and it isn't. I mean,
I think
obviously, directly we're here today to deal with the.
He just like shrugs him off, like when he's talking to him, like so easily, and he just looks to the side.
Absolutely, he does, and that's what we're here to talk about today. And so let's deal with that, and then we can deal with the other stuff afterwards. Is that okay?
Well, yeah, go ahead. I'm just making my point on it because it's gonna have to be addressed sometime.
Absolutely.
It's weird how he asks for his permission as if he's like an authority.
He's just so casual
that's so fucked up. Like he's got them where they're like they're looking at him as like he's the biggest person in the room or some shit when they're the person grilling him. Yeah, god damn.
Before we do that, I just want to say you understand obviously the importance of telling the truth and the consequences potentially of someone who lies to the police and not telling the truth.
I think we just covered that. Actually, I was referring, you guys tell the truth.
Right. Okay, so we're aware of that. And in this matter, I believe that we've had some conversation with your counsel in regards to it. And in this matter. Is that true or not true?
You're opening up cans of worms everywhere.
I'm just asking you a specific question.
You know, that goes back to you guys polygraphed everyone with the Camaro. You didn't polygraph Carla, and in 2 years since, have you guys gone down there and asked her? Have you settled the matter with it? Because you could say I lied or whatever on polygraph, but have you asked her? Because it comes down to
he's trying to shift it away.
Have you asked her? Has the Attorney General gone down there?
Okay, I don't know.
Now he's a little bit antsy because he knows
in
his.
This overall investigation of the Volkovich is very limited. The only knowledge that I have is as to what investigation has been done or hasn't been done is specifically what's related to the conversation.
I love this. He's like a car salesman.
What other witnesses there are, I don't know.
In
What
answer
other
to
persons there
answer
are.
to your question, I don't want to go off on tangents, but all these issues are relevant. I know you think they aren't, but they are. In answer to your question is, we had some discussion on it, but when Corcoran from the OPP came down before Carla was released, I told him, I'd be willing to take a polygraph on anything and everything. Would you, in turn, are you going to go down before you release Carla? Just to ask her. She's not going to take it. She's going to fail on all these issues. Did her hand cause death? Yes, it did. Blah, blah, blah. Did this Tammy happen in July? Was the girl in January actually kidnapped and not somebody I picked up in a bar that she tried to roll over? And all these other issues, all relevant. And So, and then I addressed it to you guys when you came back again. Last year, I said, yeah, I'll take a polygraph on anything because I'm not telling a lie on the thing. Again, I asked the question, have you guys gone down and, I know Carla's free now. I'm not in the business of putting her in jail. It's not my thing. But my point was, did you ask her the question? Just so we get the story straight. I mean, if she refused,
Oh
there's a reason why
my.
she's refusing.
Fuck
And
is
again, you
going
guys
on
couldn't
here?
provide the answer, and now, almost a year later.
Is that Egghead 2 I hear?
So,
That would be me.
Oh my god.
Just acknowledge that you fucking. Look, I acknowledge it
Well,
for
again,
people who I
this-
don't talk to
My
every day.
part of this
Tom.
investigation is.
You're just. That's how the people. That's how the people know me. You guys don't. You know better.
Hey,
than me.
it's
Shut up.
Fucking Uncle Tom.
I don't know, and as a potential witness, I'm not allowed to tell you what.
Attack tried to fucking like,
That I have to sort of
get me to try to get me pissed off by sending me more links of like super expensive like
Oh, just remind him that he's the like Steam staff and he's worthless.
Independent of me.
Oh no, but the thing is, I'm like a huge troll, so I don't fall for that shit. I'm not retarded. Like I know when to walk away,
Point finger at anyone.
even though.
But I
I'm,
showed you where to
really
go.
angry.
So if you guys don't do that, it's your business.
And I got seriously pissed
You know,
off.
to
Like
me,
I
it's
didn't like play a character or anything.
I wouldn't blame you, dude. That is.
Just remind him he's 17 and he couldn't afford it.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm 20 and I couldn't afford it, so there's like not a lot of difference.
Wait, is Attack 17? I could have sworn he was 16.
I don't fucking know. He's underage.
17.
He's been trying to use me as a springboard to get the fancy to become like a mod again for the past like 3 months, and I just had to like fucking cease communicating with him. It's fucking ridiculous. I love it.
Please don't make Attack a mod fancy. If you do that, I'm gonna leave the server.
I don't
I'm
think
like,
they will, to be honest.
I'm just.
He's been
I'm just
lobbying
gonna
for
be
it for a
Gore.
long fucking time.
I'm just gonna be Gore, and I'm like, fuck this shit.
They're actually bringing up his charges here, the murder and rape of people. He's not even looking at them. He's more interested in looking at his bloody fingers. Look at him.
Yeah. Twiddling his thumbs.
To be fair, I do.
It's like it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant to him. It's irrelevant to the conversation as far as he's concerned. What he's doing is he's putting emphasis on them saying, "Oh, he's a liar. They're a liar. They're saying I'm a liar. Are you calling me a liar?" It's just the manipulation there is insane, but it's so easy to miss if you don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to like listen closer and look at like just like how his movements are and shit.
Mm.
An alternative suspect. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, great.
Did you kill Elizabeth Bain on June the 19th, 1990?
Well, it's a loaded question. I mean, are we gonna go back?
It's a loaded question.
Go through the time sequence of what happened in my life. I mean, I could just give a yes or no answer, but.
Yeah, just give a yes or no answer, you cocksucker.
Was my role? Who did what? Where? When? This is why I said, did you guys, go down there?
Are you getting
polygraph to get? to
Literally
see
no
if
one
she
wanted to
was
use the
like,
scope
why
on
would
me.
Devin do
Oh,
it
like
first?
come on.
I mean, he's polygraphing everyone over the Camaro. Why would he make?
It's like I hate people who just can't answer like a straightforward question.
He's changing the subject again. He's bringing in the polygraph thing.
What are you guys talking about?
We're watching this this interview with a
psychopath.
guy called, psychopathic. He's
On a
murdered
rabbit
a
or
few
something?
people. Yeah, he's murdered a few people and raped a few people.
Paul Bernardo.
Yeah, I think he also, I think it was like him and his wife did this shit. So, but
Kinky.
if you, we're watching a lot of his mannerisms here, and what's interesting about when you're looking for certain behaviors and looking at it, he's manipulating the conversation in such a way that both these people in the room fall for it, immediately fall for it. But when you're actually looking at it from a different perspective, and he's not talking to you, you can see exactly how he's manipulating them, how he's just basically just running the conversation. And if you look at his body language there, he's got this level of authority, and he carries himself much like a CEO would in the middle of a board meeting. It's strange, but
points here. I mean, and now you're asking me, after you said Peel Regional said I'm lying about this, and then you're saying I'm lying about my profile, you're saying I'm lying if I'm better or not. Now you're saying, hey, did you kill this person? I mean, well, you're saying I'm lying
Well,
here,
no one was
here.
watching
I could
it.
say, no, I didn't.
Jesus.
But, I mean, you already said I'm lying here with Peel, you're saying.
Yeah, Sam's sitting over there alone.
No, but,
That bastard.
Do you want me to drag her?
and I've given you directions to go to find the truth.
Right.
No
And
one's
I've,
done that.
Who is
Oh, that's a different Sam.
Yeah, that's different, Sam.
Do you want me to bring that? Why don't we just all move up? What the fuck are we doing? There's 10 people in here.
And as a result of that,
lounge
I've
too.
been able to verify in my mind.
We came to
where
visit you,
fully
Sam. We felt bad.
Yeah, I did. Do a big copy on you.
He's not even. He's like really into like.
Rude. Flat out rude.
Should I
I know
just
he's
drag the other two fuckers in or not?
Yeah, just move him in here. Just pull him. They're probably doing something else.
Thanks, Daddy.
Stop the daddy shit.
Fuck my hoe, Daddy.
Stop it.
What are you fucking? You father
Lucas, who would you actually fuck in this car? Like if it came down to it.
Fatherphobic.
What was that, Zempo?
Who would you actually fuck in this chat if it came down to it? And like no games are being played.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more!